Welcome back to Breadcrumbs for Life. This is Frances, and we are on number 60. 60 days into breadcrumbs, and I'm just so appreciative to all of you who are listening. I try to make these short because I know that life is busy, and I know that we just need a little reminder every day about what's important. And that's what breadcrumbs is about. Breadcrumbs started about 15 years ago with me. I was sitting in a doctor's office reading a magazine, and there was something in that magazine that made me really think about life, really think about what was going on in my life and what I needed to change. And I thought, man, it'd be great if I could just take this article home with me, and I really didn't want to rip it out of the magazine. So I thought, well, maybe there's something we could do that we could leave behind, like breadcrumb cards that have a thought or a prayer or a scripture or with some action steps to remind people to be more aware of things that are going on in their relationships or their spirituality or their finances or health or career or ministry or even their self-care. And I created the breadcrumb cards first to give to others, to read, to act on, and to leave behind, to make a difference in their lives and also in the lives of others. And that's why I say simple steps can make real results, because if we take these little small steps every day, they do add up over time, like little habits, new habits that we create. So that's a little bit about breadcrumbs and how they started, and then they kind of evolved into devotional journals that I have on Amazon called Breadcrumbs from Genesis, from Exodus. I've got all the way through Joshua, so I've got breadcrumb devotionals that are just small devotionals for you to think about and better understand scripture and how you can apply it to your life. So those are out there on Amazon. I can put a link in the the show notes below. But let's get into today's message, which is about self-care, and just a reminder that 5 minutes a day can help you so much with your self-care, with the stress that's going on, with the encouragement that you need, and that comes down to journaling. And I always thought, oh yeah, writing things down, no big deal. But journaling is so much self-care. It's real self-care because you're getting things out of your head and onto paper. You're really thinking deeper, which can be so beneficial to see what lies beneath the surface of what's really going on in your life, your emotions and things like that. So real self-care is not the kind that requires a weekend getaway or a spa or complete life overhaul. Just 5 minutes a day with your own thoughts, a small pause in a very loud world, and that small moment can shift everything. And it's continuous. You do it every day. It's not like going to the spa for the weekend and coming back and then dealing with life again. It's a daily thing you give to yourself when you journal. Because this is what I've learned, that we don't always need more time. We just need more clarity. We don't always need more help. We need more space to think. And we don't always need to fix ourselves. We just need to hear ourselves again. We can get so lost in this world with the problems of other people, with trying to take care of things. And if we don't take a moment just to listen to ourselves and think, which is a huge thing, when you stop to just think. And John Maxwell has a really great book about thinking that I would encourage you to read, because he talks about all the different ways to think and it's called How Successful People Think. And he's got 11 ways to think that can really change your life. And that's why we journal. We want to pull out the things that are in our head and put them on paper so that we can take better care of ourselves. So if you've been thinking about getting this 30-day journal that's online at half off right now for $17, this is the last day. This is your last chance to get it for that discounted price. Tomorrow it's going back up to $39. You're still welcome to get it, but if you want to save money, you can get it today. And just remember that you don't have to do this life perfectly. You just need to begin. And this journal is a great way to begin, that you can just give that gift to yourself every day, where you sit down and write and think for 5 minutes. Thanks so much for letting me talk about this journal this week and how it applies to every part of our life. And let's keep going one small step at a time, one small breadcrumb each and every day. And I just so appreciate you, and I celebrate day 60 with you, and I hope that you have a great day. Remember, leave a breadcrumb, make a difference. This is Frances.